kids already were mean to me just because I was not necessarily because I was gay, although they assumed I was gay, which, I mean, their assumptions were right, obviously, but like, they were mean to me because I had like kind of like very like quote unquote more like gay characteristics, or like, my name is Meitav Aaron and I am a junior. Elementary school sucked, so did middle school. I hated both of those. Every kid was one type of person. Like, everybody acted the same, ate the same things, lived in the same neighborhood. Like, everyone was just kind of like the same. And I was very different from they were. I was in, like, most of these kids were very wealthy. My family was not. The only reason I could go there is because my mom worked there. And like, I was this little gay kid, and all of these kids were like, you know, like, if you were a guy, then you had to play football, and if you were a guy, you were into this artist, and you were into that, you know, rapper and things like that. And I had a different taste in music. I had different interests. I was always really artsy, so kids were not nice to me at all. I guess I've always, with my artwork, I've always wanted to express my voice through my content, and maybe through like reflection of the times, and through like the different mediums that I use. I've always really enjoyed that. Like, I feel like Nina Simone has this amazing video where she pretty much talks about like an artist's job is to reflect the times.
An artist's duty, as far as I'm concerned, is to reflect the times. I think that is true of painters, sculptors, poets, musicians. As far as I'm concerned, it's their choice. But I choose to reflect the times and the situations in which I find myself.
Like, if you're not doing that, then like, you're not really being an artist in a sense. She wasn't necessarily that blunt, but I really agreed with her on like some of those points. And I always try to reflect concepts that are important to me, and concepts that I really, really love, and concepts that like I feel like are important to the times, and important to my friends, and important to my community and other communities. And I think through that I'm sharing like my own personal beliefs and my own personal mindset. Success to me is like if you are content. If you are content and you are happy with yourself, because people have different perceptions of what people think success might be like, oh, you have a good career. Personally, I also think that's successful, but I think that's successful in your career, right? If that's what you choose to be. But like, success in general, I think, is how you, like, your attitude towards yourself and your life. And I think if you're happy with yourself, you're happy with your decisions, you're content, you know, you've achieved some of the goals that you really want to achieve, and you have a strong support system. I know it sounds cheesy, but like, I honestly think that that's being successful. I'm inspired by my friends, because like everyone kind of like, all of my friends have like their own personal stories and backgrounds and dreams and like talents, and I'm really just inspired by that. And I'm inspired by like music people. Like, I love Beyonce, like I really do. So like, I'm inspired by her and Amy Winehouse, and I'm inspired by like different artists just throughout, like just art in general, like a lot of different artists that are doing their own thing and that are making like, they're expressing their voice and are being people that are influential within their communities through their artwork. I really, those people inspire me, yeah. I mean, I've always really wanted kind of nicer things and fancy things, and I also like, I really want to do something with my life, and I want to be somebody, and I want to not have like, I don't necessarily want to be famous really, but I want to be someone that's like respected in the field that I go into. I hope to continue, I graduate with straight A's, and I hope to have made more connections within the art world and business world, and made more friends, and had just more really fun life experiences, and enjoyed my time with people, and kind of have good relationship with my teachers, and just kind of like better myself on all types of levels, and leave more prepared to take on college, and more prepared to take on the world, and more prepared to kind of like be a prominent and strong member of society.